Hi, friends. Many of you have enjoyed my card readings with The Way of the Horse, and I've had some requests lately, people asking if I would do more readings, and one specific question was, what do the horses want from us? What would they like from us? So I am going to do a reading and try to answer that question. So the question someone asked me is, what do the horses want us to know? What do they want us to know right now, today, during COVID? It is July 2nd. So I've shuffled the cards, I've tapped them, and this one pops out. Number 38, that's Linda Kahanoff and her horse Rasa. This reminds me of my horse Rusty. This is the horse on the edge, old times. And this card kept saying it wants to come too. Oh, of course. So we have 38, 20, and 31. This is an absolutely beautiful card as the Equine Realm, these horses return. We'll start with the Rasa dance. I believe this is the dance. Rasa dance is this card. And what Linda says to us, what this card says, authenticity in action, co-creation, the music of connection. A swirl of energy connects two beings dancing in spontaneous flow. Freed from the limitations of species, roles, and expectations, they move in timeless communication where thought becomes form and open hearts lead the dance. This is what I advocate for people. You can have the intertwining of a relationship with your horse while riding, while being in the barn. There is a connection and communication that is an intertwining. I've had it many times, not always, and not every horse is ready or wants that yet. It takes time to develop the relationship and trust for this intertwining to take place. But once you do, that horse and you become one. And that is that feeling that we have as little girls, young boys who loved horses. And we can't quite figure out why, but we seek that relationship. And in that relationship becomes that oneness between you and the horse. So Rasa dance. The horses want to be intertwined with us in communication. Number 20, close to shore, crossroads, detachment and surrender, the pain and wisdom of old age. Well, I'm certainly getting older. An old chestnut mare stands at the edge of a vast ocean that the rest of her herd cannot see. From this height, so close to shore, the grass begins to thin. The mare's bones ache, and her coat is losing its shine, but the view is worth the climb. She can see both worlds now, the herd grazing below and that strange and powerful force surging on the other side. This horse has reached the final crossroads of her life, the place where she will share her hard-won wisdom and surrender to a higher will. This to me represents the end of what we know our society to be and the shifting of the paradigm. She's old, she's tired, but she's gained wisdom. And that's what we have to do during this time in COVID, is we must continue to draw on wisdom and not react, but be wise. Do right by the earth. Do right by man and woman. And do right by our animals, the creatures that live on this planet, and our horses in our care. We must do right by them to make this paradigm shift into what we have been desiring all these years, all this hard work, of dreaming and prayer and preparation for a better society, an inclusive, loving society of all peoples, all nations, as one peoples, one world, one planet. This is what we're on, one planet. Let's get a clue. So the end of the old and ushering in the new. And it takes wisdom to usher in the new and to be able to shift and be that new. And I believe this card, 31, will really help the horse ancestors. This is what they say: species wisdom, collective memory, ancestral patterns affecting current events. The eternal spirit of the horse breathes in the memories and experiences of all horses, guarding the integrity and destiny of the species, infusing living members of the herd with the wisdom of the ages. They need us to wake up to their sentient nature. They do not need devices and food and bits and spurs to be our fuzzy motorcycles. They are willing partners to take us into the mountains, into the desert, into the waters with them. They don't need our forcing them. They willingly comply when we give them the opportunity. They are wise. They see that we need them to teach us how to shift this paradigm, how to be in this time. And that is one of wisdom, of calm. Now, I brought another set of cards. This set is from Colette Baron Reed. It's called the Enchanted Map. And I thought maybe one of these cards could help us find direction. Many people are seeking, feeling lost, and I believe the maps can help us. So this card would like to be pulled, as well as this card. Let's read what these cards say. Number 41, unexpected visitors. And number 14, ride the wave. Interesting. So interesting. Let's take a look at the unexpected visitors first. And what is this card saying? Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Well, I'll be damned. I'm talking about paradigm shifts. And of course, the cards, they are intertwined with us. Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except spirit, who knows what you can't comprehend for now. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. This is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda, so be open to a new plan in your life. If you feel there's something you need to do, do it. Be a part of this paradigm shift for the goodness of all. Now we have ride the wave. Well, that kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? But let's read this. You can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents coupled with your hopes and dreams will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you're definitely on the right path. I hope you've enjoyed this. I will try to do more in the future. You can find my readings on YouTube channel, Holistic Horse Trainer, and of course my Instagram and Facebook Holistic Horse Trainer Missy Wryn. Thank you for joining me.